Christy here with Little Salty Homesteader. If this is your first time joining me, welcome to my channel. Otherwise, welcome back. I am a backyard gardener in Zone 8A in North Texas, about 45 minutes north of Dallas. My goal here, while we're here, is to grow as much food as I can fit. Today is mine and my husband's 8th wedding anniversary. So for 8 years he has legally been putting up with my crap. And baby, happy anniversary. I'm so sorry I forgot until you left for work this morning, but hey, bacon and eggs for dinner, so it's not ending too badly. And I can't believe that this man just married me and helps me make all of my dreams come true every single day. He gave me a couple of pretty awesome kids, and he just deals with my crap day in and day out. It just goes along with all of my crazy ideas, including this one. This garden that I have here. And I'm really excited. As you can see here in North Texas today, the weather is pretty crappy. It's about 45 degrees right now and it's super windy. It just got finished raining and it rained for 4 days. And I am out here to just make sure that all of my plants survived the cold snap. Most of what I have is pretty fall hardy, but I have a couple of things that are temperature delicate, and I was feeling a little sad because we were going to have to put them in the garage over winter so that, you know, they would survive into the spring and I could bring them back out. But I have some super exciting news, which is the reason why I'm having this video, because I am so excited. I got the go-ahead to build a small greenhouse. It's going to be 4 foot by 8 foot and about 6 foot tall. So 32 square feet. That's more than plenty to overwinter my frost sensitive plants. It also gave me a little bit of space for starting seeds for next year's garden. And we think that we're gonna put it right here up against this fence where the tumbling compost bin is here. So all of this stuff is going to move, and I'll work out the logistics of that here in a little while. I'm going to have to draw it out on paper to try to figure out how to make it work where I can still reach everything with the water hose when it's not soaking wet and disgusting out here. So we think we're going to put it about right here, and it's going to be 4 feet wide and 8 feet long, so 8 feet going that way, and the door is going to be right here up against the fence so I can go in and you know, just work in there or whatever. And I'm so excited. We're gonna pick up the stuff on Friday, so that's our weekend project. I'll probably have a bit of a YouTube video about assembling that. I'm sorry if I start shivering. I wore a very poor sweater for 45. I know to some of you guys up north 45 is nothing, but I'm a Texas gal and we don't really like it colder than 60. So it's a little bit chilly. So I came out here to just check on my plants to make sure that, one, they didn't get overwatered because it was 4 days of rain, and two, that the little cold snap didn't do any damage to them. And mostly everything looks okay. There's a lot of leaves that have fallen from the trees, but everything looks pretty green and pretty healthy. This baby bok choy is almost ready to harvest. I should be starting to see some purple broccoli growing here soon. So let's just do a quick walkthrough and check on some things. Like here we have some arugula, and there's my random baby bok choy. And we have some purple sprouting broccoli here. This looks like it's doing pretty amazing. Doesn't look like it got too much rain, this Merlot lettuce. So that's great. These collard greens, I'd already harvested some, so this plant looks rather ragged, but it's fine, it's pretty healthy. But this is looking amazing. I'm so excited. Anything that I get to cook with bacon is a great thing. I just cut these tomatoes down before the cold snap came because I knew that they probably would just not survive anyway. I have a few dragon tongue beans on here, but I'm just waiting for them to dry out, and I'll just collect the seeds. These are cauliflowers. They look pretty good. I wonder if they're forming anything on the inside yet. No? That is a purple cabbage. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's a purple cauliflower. That is, it started out really weak, but I think these cold temperatures really made it happy. Romanesco broccoli. It's looking so big and fluffy. I am so excited about that. One of those water droplets looked like a worm. I was about to freak out. These are watermelon radishes. I actually just planted them on Sunday. That's not the correct date. These jalapenos. I'm hoping that this cold snap didn't completely stunt their growth. Like, I hope that these actually turn into peppers and not stay little nubbins. I'm sure my husband Jake would just love some nubbins, right? So I meant that as G-rated as it came out. Some more peppers here. These are Mad Hatters. They're not spicy at all. My husband really likes them fresh on salads. He said that his favorite thing that I grow is peppers and salad. which is great. Gotta make the man happy. Everything looks pretty good over here. I replanted a few things just because I wasn't happy with its growth rate. So this is a rainbow chard I replanted, and then radishes. I planted more. I didn't replant those. Planted more joker lettuce. This is one of our favorite lettuces that we grow. So I threw several seeds in here, so hopefully we get something good. I think this is Marvel of Four Seasons lettuce in here. I didn't label it because I suck. No, I need labels, and I didn't have any. So, as you saw at the beginning of the video, the purple sweet peas in our bat are looking so beautiful. Look at this guy. My hand is dirty from touching muddy plants. That's alright. As Jess from Roots and Refuge says, real food comes dirty. So I have kale here. It looks like something nibbled on it. Some more kale. These cucamelons are probably not going to do anything thanks to the cold snap. That's probably all as far as they'll get, but that was an experiment anyway. Lots of radishes in here, lots of leaves from the trees. And that is also kale, but I covered it up because something kept nibbling off of the leaves. And I don't know if the cooler temps or that has prevented it because nothing else is nibbled. But there you go. You can kind of see it's so bare and sad looking. Still have some cinnamon basil doing okay. Rosemary will be perfectly fine. This bush is actually 2 bushes and it's, I don't know, 12 years old, something like that, and it's still kicking and massive. These peppers I grew completely from seed. I have 5 plants of these that I've just been growing, and I let them ripen fully, and then I dehydrate them and I ground them up into a powder, and it's really good. It's kind of spunky, about the same heat and flavor profile as cayennes. These are Campari tomatoes. I'm really hoping that they'll be able to ripen up and they won't just rot. I'm not really sure how well they do whenever it's 40 degrees. This is basil that I cut off, and it said, "Just kidding, I have a better will to live than you do to kill me." So there it is, and the leaves are massive. Look at this. I have ginormous hands. I have like man-sized hands, and these basil leaves are just huge, and it's just regular sweet basil. I don't know how the leaves got so big. These collards, I think I planted too early, maybe? I don't know. The leaves are red and weird. If you guys know what's wrong with it, let me know so I can fix it and have happy collards. Can probably harvest these ichibans, cook them up with some stir fry. Got a couple of carrots in here. An armyworm ate the rest. I've really battled with armyworms a lot this year. Those are some more of those peppers. As you can see, they get kind of big. They're like much bigger much, much bigger than a cayenne, but just around the same heat level. So not horribly overbearing, kind of delicious. Much more garlic sprouting in there. Looks like everything is okay. Yeah, everything is surviving pretty good. I read that cilantro, which is what I have growing here in this tamale bag, is frost tolerant, so once the soil dries out a little bit, that will look much better, and then I can harvest it the next time I make some salsa. This is the most surprising thing from this cold snap. Look at this hibiscus. It's just covered. It's 45 degrees outside and this thing is living its best life. It didn't look this good in the spring or the summer. And it's like, I want to do it now. So here it is. We have another Romanesco. I ran out of containers in that size, so I threw him in this one just to see what would happen in this container versus the fabric grow bags over there. It's sort of like a science experiment. It's doing pretty well, but surprisingly, those are a bit leafier. It's really interesting. I should bring them closer so that we can do a full comparison. Like this one is almost taller. Yeah, it is taller, but those are bushier. It's really interesting. This coleus, man, it's giant. It's taller than me. This middle one right here is taller than me. I'm 5'6", and it's about an inch or two taller than me. That's my other baby bok choy. This one is almost ready to harvest, I think, if I can keep the leaves off of it. Yeah, look at that. So stinking cute. I'm really excited. I think I'm going to shred it for some ramen. This caladium is really just dying. It's dying. There's no easy way to put that. It's just dying. See, I have some baby little seedlings over here. They look like they're okay. Some dino kale, and then some more purple cauliflower. Yeah, I think they're okay. The cold, sort of, like we knew it was going to get cold, but we didn't know it was going to get this cold. So it sort of snuck up on us, and I didn't have the time to prepare like I should have. So now we're going to rush to get that greenhouse built. Hopefully we'll have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There's no rain. It's going to be nice, about 60 degrees. Hopefully we'll be able to get that done. It's not a glass enclosed one. We're just going to use the builder's plastic sheeting and just wrap it really well. But I think it'll work, and then I'll be able to protect those two hibiscus because I have the red hibiscus too. And I may put these basil plants in there as well. Not this big giant one, but I have a smaller sweet basil here underneath the giant spider. So I will put that one in there, and maybe this lavender and that sage, and then that cinnamon basil over there, and those should be okay. Maybe one of these lemongrass plants, we'll see. It's only 32 square feet. I can't put like every plant I own in there. And then, you know, I want to have some space to start seeds next year, so it's kind of one of those things like, what do I want? What is absolutely detrimental to save? Like, what will not come back if it freezes? The past few winters haven't been super cold here. We've only had a couple of nights where it was, you know, in the 20s, in the teens, but we haven't gotten ice or snow in, let's see, I've been back in Texas for 5 years, and I think that it has iced or snowed once at this house. My sister always gets it, or like my mom will get it, but it skips us somehow. So maybe we'll be able to dodge some more ice and snow. But now that I have plants back here, it's probably gonna be a torrential snowfall of record proportions. But we'll see. But yeah, I really just wanted to tell you guys about the greenhouse because I'm really excited, and I wanted to tell all of YouTube land that my husband is amazing, and I would be absolutely shit-tastically lost without him. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today, And if you liked the randomness that you saw, please be sure to check out the other videos, like, subscribe, comment, all of that jazz. Hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, get your hands dirty. Bye-bye.